What's going on, everyone? DarkScheme here, bringing you a Halo 5 tutorial for a new trick that has come up recently in the community. And I have to say, this trick is a ton of fun to do. So without further ado, let's get started. First thing about this trick that you want to know is that it is essentially a variation of the boost slide. So as some of you know, the best way to gain distance on a map is to slide, jump, and boost right after. So you slide, jump, boost. And it gets you pretty far. It gets you a decent amount of space, gets you a decent amount of flying room, and all that good stuff. But now, recently, there's been a new trick that has been found out where you can actually boost, slide, and it is a ton of fun to do. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to go into your settings, and you're going to want to turn maintain sprint off. So you want this off, and for the sake of this tutorial, I will be turning this on so that I can show you guys why you want this setting turned off. So the trick is that you're going to want to boost and then slide immediately after. So let me show you this real quick. So as you can see, I boost and immediately hold the slide button right after and nothing happens. Your character kind of just crouches. And you can do this as many times as you want, but for the most part it's not going to work. So then let's go ahead and turn maintain sprint off and show you guys what this trick is all about. Boost, and then you get a slide right after, and it's quite nice. For the most part, it's not that great, but the main reason why this trick works and why this trick is even a trick in this game is because it can actually get you across the map pretty quickly when you're on a downward slope. So the trick to this is to not only know the timing of the buttons, but also the timing of the area you're in. So for example, this map Plaza has a bunch of different slopes, a bunch of different slides that you can do, and you can do them on pretty much any small slope as long as it's going downwards. So for this one, it's a little bit tricky because the slope is a little bit different on this one compared to the other ones. But essentially, you're going to want to be sprinting, and as you sprint, you're going to immediately boost here. And as you boost, you also hit the slide button, and you should get some sort of trick where your character pretty much flies across the map. So, I still need some work with this, but let's see if I can get this first try. So as you can see, it's not that easy, and for the most part, like I said, it's all about getting it in the right spot. So as you can see, I got a ton of speed there, and also right as I slid, my character kind of hit the ground with a loud thump, and that's kind of when you know when you did it correctly. This slope is a little bit easier to do, and it can get you across the map very quickly. So the main trick for this is to actually be able to hit it on the correct slope, and as you can see, you fly pretty far. So once again, let me show you guys the slide jump boost ability. So we're going down, slide jump boost, and you kind of just hit the car here. You don't really go that far, and if you really wanted to, you could slide jump boost and probably clamber onto the edge of the car. So it gets you about right here. But as you guys have seen, the boost slide gets you a lot farther. And you can actually just clamber on that edge. For the most part, that's the really cool part of the trick. Another part of the trick is actually finding an edge, and if you boost slide right after it, your character will actually jump straight down. And you guys might not be able to see it, so I'll show a third-person view of it. But it can get you out of gunfights very quickly. You pretty much just hit the ground with a loud thud, and like I said, that's how you know that you did it correctly. It's a ton of fun to do. Like I said, it's going to take a little bit of practice, but for the most part, it is fun and exciting, especially because this trick will start getting others to really get it into their gameplay. And this trick has already been used a few times as well. And competitive play is definitely something that a lot of players are learning and are going to be using. But that is pretty much it for the tutorial, guys. Sorry if it was not as in-depth as you would like it to be, but for the most part, the timing and the positioning is what matters for this trick. Hopefully, you guys don't get frustrated with this. Like I said, Some slopes are easier than others, so you just have to get used to them and actually know the timing and the positioning on certain slopes. And that is pretty much it for me today, guys. So as this trick is new, it is barely developing. It was found out a few days ago. What do you guys think? You guys think this is actually a trick that people will start using? Is it a trick that you personally will start using on your own and implementing it into your gameplay? And as a trick, what do you think 343 will do with this trick? Do you think they'll keep it in the game, or do you think they will be removing it? As it seems like it's a little bit different, but it is definitely a trick within the game. I believe nothing is being broken as long as you're doing a button press like the spring jump. And it's not easy to learn. You do have to take your time to actually master this trick. But like I said, let me know in the comment section. I'd like to hear what you guys think about this cool new awesome trick that's been found out. And as always, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.